Only one ticket remains to compete at the world's greatest sports showcase. The Tokyo Olympic Games is going down from one of the most iconic locations in 3x3 history in front of the old Reformed Church here in Debrecen, Hungary at Kossuth Square. Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice, back in your ear as everything is lined up for the taking. 6 men's teams, 6 women's teams, 1 spot apiece on the line with over 3 days of action here in this beautiful city. We get to see the men in Pool A and the women in Pool B lace them up today. That means the 4 wise men of Slovenia, scary Belgium team, we'll see them. Beautiful weather conditions, as you can see, as we move into the evening hours here in Debrecen. What an iconic location again. We've been having events here since 2015, the Under-18 World Cup. So many classics, so many memories. The 2019 Europe Cup, countless World Tour events. And this federation, this country has really dedicated themselves to helping grow in the game of 3x3 here. So only appropriate that we have such a huge event right in this very spot. There's a dynamic duo, MC Noah and DJ Cash Lass. I changed his nickname. Y'all seen him shooting the basketball here lately? I didn't know that Lass was wet like that. Shout out DJ Lass and Noah Lazarus, our MC and our DJ. They're gonna make you laugh, they're gonna make you dance. They're going to have it lit here at Kossuth Square. We got 51 days to go until the Olympic Games. Can you believe that? 51 days to go until 3x3 makes its historic Olympic debut. And this out here over the next 3 days will decide who will be the last team to join the 7 clubs that have already qualified. All right, in case you're new to 3x3, you know what we do. We're going to give you a rule refresher and get you all up to speed on what this game is all about, courtesy of a much younger and handsome version of myself. Check it out.
Welcome to the world of 3x3, baby. It's an exciting new brand of basketball. You got 2 teams of 3 players on the court, and you got 1 player sitting on the bench here with me. Playing on the half court with 1 rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team to 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. Woo! That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
Take a breath. It's going to be a wild ride. It is a 10-minute sprint on a half court. You know how we get down. 12-second shot clocks. That's what helps make this game unique. First team to 21 points wins, or the team that has the most points after 10 minutes has expired on the game clock. As you can see, the court is set up. We're about ready to get this thing going. A reminder for you, anything outside the arc is worth 2, anything inside the arc is worth 1, as you saw in that video right there. Hey, I want to remind you, the winner of the women's spot, they're going to join the Russian Olympic Committee, China, Mongolia, Romania, who qualified as the top 4 teams in the FIBA 3x3 Federation ranking in 2019. We just saw the USA, France, and Japan qualify through the Olympic qualifying tournament in Graz just a week ago. Meantime, for the men, Serbia, the Russian Olympic Committee, and China qualified as the top 3 men's teams in the FIBA 3x3 ranking, along with host Japan. We saw Poland, Netherlands, and Latvia all join them by qualifying in Graz, and what a classic tournament that was. Hope y'all watched, hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did not watch, you need to go on to FIBA 3x3's website and check out those games. It was unbelievable. I'm expecting it to get crazy out here over the next 3 days. I'm telling you. As you know, fields of 6 teams per gender and only 1 spot. As we look at the pools, Pool B for the ladies. This is one to see in action today. Estonia, Hungary, and Netherlands. We saw these teams lace them up in Graz. As a matter of fact, all 6 women's teams we saw lace them up in Graz. Hungary, the favorite out of that group. We're going to see men's Pool A action. The Wisemen of Slovenia. Can it translate to the court against a very dangerous Belgium team and a Ukraine squad that not really a whole lot of people are talking about right now? That could be scary. They're going to get us started off. Beautiful aerial shot. Shout out to our production team. Everybody's doing an outstanding job out here, making this look so good. We're taking over the square like we always do. We've had an event here every single year since 2015. That even outdates me. I've been doing it for 6 years now. Well, I started in 2015, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to come to Debrecen until 2016. But I've enjoyed it every year since. So we back. And like I said, it's going to be Ukraine, and it's going to be Belgium to get us started off. Belgium, look, they competed well in Pool B with Lithuania, USA, Kazakhstan, Korea. While they were in Austria, picked up a big win over Team USA. You remember that? More on Belgium in a minute, but let's get familiar with this Ukraine team. People forget that Ukraine won a bronze medal at the 2012 3x3 World Championships and at the 2017 Europe Cup. Ukraine is always one of those teams that they got the makeup to really turn a pool on its ear. It just depends on if they put it together for that tournament. They've had some tough teams in years past, but this one here has some questions. We don't know, and that could make them more dangerous because nobody's talking about them. But here they are. It's the 4-man crew: Anton Davidjuk, Denis Noskoy, Sasha Kobets, and Yevhen Balaban. Now, we've seen Davidjuk represent his country 10 times. Noskov just 3 times. Be the first time for Balaban on the senior level. Meantime, as we get a look at this Belgium team, they are solid. And I think they could be a major sleeper in this tournament. They only lost out on the quarterfinals by 4 points. Didn't come out of a 3-way tiebreaker with USA and Lithuania. They're playing some good 3x3. Just 2 weeks ago, they won their first challenger in Le Pic as Team Antwerp, of course, professional. But an efficient 4-man squad right here with Thibaut Vervoort, my guy Rafael Bogarts, Nick Sellis, and Thierry Marion. Top scorer on this team, Nick Sellis. He averaged just over 6 points per game in Graz. Finished second in player value at 7.5 per game. I mean, he was a walking highlight reel too. Averaged 4.5 highlights per game. The only guy with more highlights than that was Norris Miezes, who averaged 5.7 to be exact. But I mean, that's some pretty good company, wouldn't you say? There's some good company. What up, Vlad? What up, Edmund? They're going to be officiating our first game here today as we get ready to get this final Olympic qualifying tournament underway. The Universality Olympic qualifying tournament. There's Balaban. He's getting all warmed up and ready to go. Balaban, the youngster on the squad. Maybe that youth translates to some wins. 25 years old. There's Thibaut Vervoort, second on the team in scoring, 5.8 points per game. He bullied Team USA, scored 10 points in that big win over Team USA. He did not shoot the ball great from Tulane. 34%, 9 of 37. That was rough. That's not typical of him. He just came off an MVP campaign at that Le Pic Challenger. He had 44 points. He led the entire field in player value, and he hit 17 too. So that's kind of an aberration, an anomaly. Oh yeah, I've been in my thesaurus. I'm throwing big words at y'all. The voice is back, going strong. 10 minutes on the game clock. Pool A for the men. Pool B for the ladies. Vervoort is going to open this thing up. 23-year-old starts it left. He's going to swing right. Vervoort takes the screen and a foul already. Davy Duke trying to hold up Nick Sellis. That might be his best shot, because if Nick Sellis get loose, it could be a problem. Here comes Vervoort. No hesitation, but he missed it strong. Kobets wait for somebody to come clear. He gives it up to get it back. Kobets, ISO ball, locked up. Bogert gets it over. Sellis back to Vervoort. He's the head bandit. And he got an air ball. Marian's going to check in. Vervoort is going to get a quick breather right off the bat. Only, again, 30 seconds in. Marian coming in. He scored 11 points in Graz. Made 2 of his 10 two-point attempts. He wants to get a little bit more efficient from out deep. They start on the left elbow. I like this action here. Sellis hands it off, sets a screen. Oh yeah, that's beautiful ball movement. Doesn't lead to a make though. Started off good. They just got to put the ball in the bucket. That's the name of the game. The year 2021 is the year of the 21-point game. Vervoort takes the screen, decides to swing it. Marian's gonna get it back. Marian, he's not from this world. I'm gonna call him the Martian. Y'all like that? Yeah, take a look at the action here. Baseline drive and the kick out. I said he had shot 2 of 20 in Graz. He's off to a good start. Get on the good foot. All right. 2-1. Look at the action. Marian sets the screen, slips to the bucket. Nothing happening, so he's going to get out to the wing. Bad spacing here from Belgium. They got to do something. OMG. He's starting to drip now. That's back-to-back double dips. Could be double trouble. 4-1. Miss. It's Marian. Balaban gets one. Oh, Sellis. 2-ball. Corner pocket. It goes down. 6-2. Belgium in front. Trying to work some pick and roll action here. Balaban held up, forced the pass. I believe that's off yellow. Should be over to Belgium. But this is a pretty efficient scoring squad, Belgium. 19.3 points per game in 4 games in Graz. They had 13 highlights per game, too. No team was even close. Their bugaboo was the 2-point shoot. Vervoort back in. He gets it back. Oh, yeah. You take your stuff and you leave. I don't want you here. Check out Noskov. Noskov. Emphasis on the no. You see what it is? You having fun, Ju? Okay. 2 minutes in. Good defense underneath. This Ukraine team really does have some great size. They usually do. Ukraine has some big boys that play for their teams. Everybody over 200 centimeters, except for Sasha Kobets. He stands 197, but I mean, he's still up there. It's one of the things I think that makes this Belgium team dangerous as well, is they have that combination. Speaking of combinations, 2-piece, no biscuit. Kobets trying to answer back, he couldn't. But they have that combination of size and speed. Length, they can defend you. They can drive by you, like we just saw right there. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Sellis, no. That scoop had the wrong flavor. Kobets getting to the baseline. He's got Davy Duke riding with him, but he draws the foul. Ref Vlad said so. First foul on Belgium. You see the bump right there. So that'll send Kobets up. Kobets, 25 years old, ranked number 24 out of Ukraine. Free throw. No, sir. Strong rebound. Balaban trying to elevate. No. Baby hook is no good, so it stays a 6-point game. We'll see if Belgium can add to that lead. Vervoort in and out. Almost got his cookies. Took up fake. Missed. Good interior defense. Vervoort sticks with it. And persistence is going to pay off for the head bandit. 7-point distance for Belgium. Can also see this Belgium team play Slovenia. Again, Pool A will be taken care of today. Pool B for the men will be taken care of tomorrow. Day 3, we're going to find out who that one team that will be remaining standing through the smoke will be. I want to thank our ball and apparel sponsor before I go any further, Wilson, our official timekeeper, Tissot. Without them, this 3x3 thing would be very difficult to be able to be put on. Our first break in the action, and Belgium breaking them off something like a nice piece of chocolate. I need some Belgium chocolate. That would be good. They're off to a sweet start. They couldn't ask for much better. Playing some pretty solid defense. This is a good defensive team. Off red. Or off this red ball, off yellow. Sellis will take it out. He's got the step, but he doesn't have the finish. That's not good transition defense. Kobets couldn't make him pay though. David Juk, no. Balaban, he cleans up the mess. So Ukraine's gonna get within 6, and they're also gonna get a steal. Bang out, oh no! He needs some milk. David Juk, I thought he was gonna throw that down. The rim got mad at him. What you trying to do up here? Sellis, oh, whoa, whoa. Must have slipped. 9-3, you don't see that often. Kobets broke from the left. Vervoort, jab step, gives it up, gets it back. Sellis sets a double screen for him. He's gonna slip to the bucket and got in a good position for the rebound still. It's long to Ukraine. Kobets, all bets are off. He's chunking the deuces left and right. He got the green light on this team. If they can get a few to go down, they'll be able to maybe get back in this thing. There we go. Davy Juk is gonna make it a 5-point game, but nobody's guarding Sellis. He's all alone. Cruises to the crib to make it a 6-point distance. Sellis putting some pressure on Balaban. Kobets, he is not trigger shy. It's Marian. He's fouled on the floor. Before the shot, foul number 4 on Ukraine. So 4 fouls to match 4 points. Yeah, easy call. And 5:25 and counting in this one. Here's Vervoort trying to do something from the right wing. He got enough space, but he couldn't give him a taste. All air. So after the air ball, he's gonna get a breather. Think about it for a second. Maybe step in a half foot, and he'd be all right. 10-6. Kobets. Oh, nice body control. A little kiss off the glass. So we've seen Belgium pretty consistently get to the rim, but we've seen some layups that they normally would finish. They have not been able to get them to go. And you see Bogarts there, he couldn't get it to go as well. Now Bogarts, let's see what kind of defense he's got. Pretty good. Forced the pass up to Kobets. He is shooting. He is emptying the clip. There's gonna be nothing left. Vervoort still not able to get his stroke going either. It's a ticket to Tokyo at stake here, and Ukraine ain't going nowhere. They right back in it, as a matter of fact. Another deuce from Kobets. It's gonna make it a 10-7 game. So you see Ukraine just keeping that ball alive. It leads out to Kobets. He's ready to pull the trigger. Little handoff action here. Vervoort had a good look. That's why Sellers gave right back to him, like, shoot it. Yeah, he doubles down. 12-7. Now Kobets. He's got the green light. But he ain't knocking him down. Look again at Vervoort. Shoot. That's what Sellers told you to do. Sometimes all you need to do is see one of them go down. And all of a sudden, they all start, that rim starts looking a little bit bigger. I don't think Kobets has taken his eye off the rim yet. He ain't seen a shot he don't like. Maybe that's the strategy. I don't know. Vervoort going for another one. Didn't put enough sauce on it, so score stays where it's at. We're under 4 minutes to play. Kobets. He's heating up. I just got to talk about the misses, but he's a big reason why Ukraine's even back in this game, because he's had no conscience when he's shooting the ball. There he goes again. He was looking for another one. So another look at the attempted feed on the inside. Balaban held up, but Ukraine right back in this thing, thanks to Kobets. I mean, he's probably not shooting as efficiently as he wants to shoot, but the 3-2 pieces that he's got to go down, one from each corner and the top of the key. I mean, obviously, it's a huge reason why they're back in this game. He's done a majority of scoring on this Ukraine team. He's been the answer for him. Let's see if he still got something to say. Oh, nice fake. Balaban, uncontested, straight to the rim. That's what Kobets shooting. Draws that much attention. Oh, nice pocket pass. Bogarts with the easy finish. Sellers with the vision. Every game's so critical, too. Top seed from the group advances directly to the semifinals. There will be no teams eliminated through pool play, as the bottom 2 teams will compete against the bottom 2 teams from the opposite pool. The winners of those games will go on to meet whoever qualifies first out of the group, which goes directly to the semifinals. Y'all know the drill by now. 13-9, that's where it's at. Balaban starts the possession. They get it down to Davy Duke. Back out to Balaban. Offensive foul. That's number 6 on Ukraine. No more to give. Next defensive foul, free throws to Belgium. Marion waiting for Vervoort to come free. Now Marion's got post position. Vervoort decides to shoot it himself, but still broke. Top of the key. Foul underneath. That's number 7 on Ukraine. That's on Balaban. That'll put Marion on the strike. And he's good on the first of 2. Again, 11 points total in Graz. Scored the least points on the squad, but he showed up pretty big for him in this one. Couple of 2 pieces. Clean trip to the stripe, makes it 15-9. It's good to have that versatility on this Belgium team. Oh, spin. Oh, put him in the blender. He's juiced now. Davy Duke, take another look. Good job spinning off the contact. Now we're gonna see if the big man can make it a 2-point play. That he does. Belgium only leading by 2 possessions here, 15-11. There's Sellers finishing at the rim this time. Kobets, up fake. Missed that one. How about Davy Juke battling underneath? And he puts another one on the bucket list. So Ukraine keeping pace, giving themselves a chance in this one. Sellis with the drive left. He packed it. Balaban, that's the long arms. Let's take another look at that. Balaban treating Nick like an internet troll. Block button. Great timing on the defense. Bogarts, got caught in a tough position. He left his feet. And turnover. Buck 40 and counting. Davy Juke, nowhere to go with it. Hands it off to Kobetz. He's got 2 toes behind the line, but he couldn't put it down. Bogarts over to Sellis. Back to Bogarts. Oh, that is beautiful. That was not. So an 8th foul on Ukraine. Was going to be a shooting foul one way or the other. As Marion is back up. He shoots and he misses. And the second was good. Splits a pair. 17-12 lead for Belgium. Belgium with 1 foul to give. Minute 22 to play. First of 21 wins. Vervoort. Now Ukraine on the attack after the miss. Balaban nowhere to go. They got 4 seconds to get the shot up. Davy Juke locked up. No probation. Good defense there from Sellis. Take another look, moving his feet. Hands straight up. That's textbook right there. Just over a minute to play. Ukraine want to score here. That's what they want. Davy Juke balling like a Blue Devil. Vervoort to the rack. Get your muscle up. Strong bucket from Vervoort. Caught mid-air. Straight like that. He want all the smoke. Except for anything with menthol. 18-13. We don't promote that. Not menthol either. Second shot's good, 19-13. Just saying. 1:40 ticks to go. Belgium just 2 points away from getting a big opening win here. Of course, they still got Slovenia that they're going to have to deal with. The 4 wise men. Probably watching this game very intently. So up fake leads to a good look, but not the result they wanted. Long on the 2-piece. 30 ticks left, and the writing is on the wall. It's only a matter of time. It's going to be a Belgium win, barring a miracle from Ukraine. They're in foul trouble as it is. Belgium with the ball, all they need is a 2-piece. Marion couldn't get it to go. Vervoort, it's off safety, but he misses his mark. Davy Juke, not happening this time. Foul red. Number 7 on Belgium, so that will give Ukraine a couple of free throws here. These still pretty important. In the event of a tiebreaker, you want to obviously score as many points as you possibly can. It makes a difference. Just ask Belgium. They missed out on a 3-way tiebreaker in their group in Graz by 4 points. So Davy Juke No. Board to yellow, but it won't matter. Game clock is down to 5 seconds in a 5-point game. Even if that would have went, 2 goes up, and it doesn't go down, but it is a win for Belgium. 19-14. Belgium come out here and they get it done. Ukraine got some decent shooting there from Kobets there. He kept them in it with that 2-piece, but it was only a matter of time for Belgium able to get it done. So they used the balanced effort. They got some strong shooting from Marion to get them started off. Nick Sellis was doing his thing as well. Bogarts wreaking havoc defensively. And Vervoort doing his thing as he typically does. Another one of his things is apparently post-game interviews. He's the one that's standing by with Julian Debove courtside right now. Ju, down to you.
Thibaut, last time we saw you, you beat Team USA. Today the location is different, but it's another win.
Yeah, so we weren't really in our rhythm today, but good to have the win. At least the final thing we have to do every game is win the game. But you see, at the USA, that was the last game of the tournament, so we have way much more rhythm. And now we just get to get focused and play the second game today, and just get better every game during the tournament.
You went so close from qualifying to the quarterfinals in Graz. You are one of the best teams, one of the few teams that won 3 games and didn't make it past the pools. How did you manage to recover and regroup as a team and prepare for this second and last chance to make it to the Olympics?
Okay, like it was very, very tough for us mentally. But I think we made, like, after 30 minutes after the game, we all made a click, like, okay, we have one more chance. It's not over yet. And the fact that we won 3 games in the pool game against Litauen and USA, that's the reason more to go all the way this tournament. So we're ready. We're ready.
All right, good luck, Thibaut.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time. Many players will tell you that, to get into your rhythm. I think we in our rhythm. We off and running here in Debrecen. Here's a look back at the first set of highlights. You saw Marion getting it going early for this Belgium team. 2-piece. He was providing the double trouble. Bogarts trying to make it happen on the inside. He did run into some tough Ukrainian defense, but he had helpers. Vervoort was one of them. Never afraid to assist, staying persistent, and attacking the rim. So even admittedly, Belgium told you, yeah, we were a little bit out of rhythm. That was not our best game by far, but our best is still to come. Ukraine, they came with some stuff. They had some glimpses of hope in this one. I would definitely say so. They kept fighting. They were hanging. We're in 4 points here. They had Kobets shooting lights out at stretches, but also in a drought for stretches as well. Both teams a little bit out of sync, but Belgium with just too much talent, despite the shooting of Bogarts from beyond that 2-point line. Balaban taking advantage of the attention that Bogarts was drawing, but Belgium drew up some pretty good plays themselves down the stretch to allow themselves to pull away. They get it done. 19-15. As we come at you from Debrecen, here from Kossuth Square. How many times have you seen that shot since 2015? The Reformed Church just dominates the skyline in this beautiful city. The Hungarian folks always very, very nice. For that, I say, Kasanam. Now we get over to the lady side. Yeah. Get a look at the ladies here. Netherlands and Estonia in a rematch. What are the Orange Lions going to do with a second opportunity? Again, we saw them here. We're not here. We saw them last week in Graz. They got the Bettenville sisters, the veterans. Lois with 16 points coming out of Graz. Jill with 8. It was the Netherlands men's team that stole the show in Graz with, of course, that historic achievement of being the first Dutch team to qualify in the Olympics basketball discipline. Congratulations to them again. The ladies are trying to do the same. They want to make it an all-orange affair. They want to paint Tokyo all orange. Ilse Hoyt, the 21-year-old with 20 points. Also North Debrecen, 21 big ones for her. Coming out of Graz, she played well, strong defensively. Can they put it all together against an Estonia team that has proven before that they ain't scared of nothing? We saw them really compete in Graz. They beat Netherlands 20-14 in pool play. They averaged just over 16 points per game, though, so that you need a little bit more firepower than that. Ironically, they shot the two-piece pretty well. 34% from deep, 13-38, but they couldn't find a touch on the inside. We'll see what they bring. Annegret Assi, the 19-year-old, the bright young star, plays for the Arizona Wildcats, a freshman there. In the U.S., Kadrian Lass, Marike Anderson, 15 points for her. Jane Spielberg, she did her thing as well. This is a pretty good Estonia team. Finished 2-2 in group play, but again, they weren't able to advance. They got another chance here. Ref Glenn, Ref Sarah, what's up? Ref Glenn with the stoic face. This is serious business out here. He don't even LOL. I'm just playing. Yeah, he does. He's a good man. He was just focused. That's all that. Everybody's locked in. It's big business at stake. Jill and Lois Bettenville have been representing their country for a long time. Got a couple of youngsters joining the squad this year. Of course, another Hoyt, another shooter, and another year of me blowing their last names. They hate me by now. I'm sure they do. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I just get so many people telling me so many different ways to say it. All right, it's enough of that. I think they're good and warmed up. There's young Debrecen. I think she could be an X factor out here for this Orange Lions team. Can they duplicate what the men's did? The men's basking in all their glory back at home right now. I see you, Jesse. I see you, Dimes. I see you, Juice. I see you, Arvin. Olympians, man. Unbelievable. Congratulations again. Now, can the ladies do it? It's time to get to it. All right, they start a little jumbled up. That's okay. There's Lois Lane. Layup. She gets the score for Orange. I see. She couldn't knock it down. Anderson, she likes to look. Front rimmed it. I see. She's going to track the rebound down. They've done it before. Excuse me. We got a bucket to get. Just need you out of my way for a moment. And we got a score. 20-14 again. They handled this Netherlands team easily. If they do it again, then we'll know it wasn't a fluke. Nice entry pass from I see. She sees things very clearly. Play was broken up, however, and off blue, but the idea was there. Here's Ilse. She's gonna move right. She decides to take it herself. Last got whistled for the foul, so a little bit too much contact there. Last 18 points. Good defensive player. I know she does get the whistle here. And she locked hands with Ilse. So 4K didn't have the connection at the stripe. It stays a 1-1 game. We're a minute in. Anderson. She's got all the space in the world to go to work. She's sent away. Ilse with the swat underneath. Taking another look, standing her ground defensively. Told her to talk to the hand for a minute. 1-1 it stays. Good D, Debrecen. She's got the cookie. Tried to get it over to Lois, but it's mishandled. Now, Lois trying to stay in front of Lass. Good steal there. And some good defense. Maybe too good. Foul call. Second foul on Estonia. Elsa doing her dance. Foul off the ball. That's another one on Estonia. So they got 3 fairly quick ones here in the first minute and a half. Not in any serious trouble yet. They want to settle into this game. Ilsa to the crib. 2-1. See if she can. She's defending well down there. Svilberg shot thrown off a little bit. Dime piece. Only thing that stopped the lay was a foul from Debrecen. That'll put Anderson on the line. Take another look. Yep. Oh, yeah. Plenty of contact. So here comes Anderson. She scored 15 points in 4 games in Graz. She is unable to get a point at the charity stripe. Score stays where it's at. Debrecen trying to set something up with Lois. Lois coming into the paint. Steps outside of the free throw line. One-legged fader is a miss. Svilberg. Nice entry. Anderson couldn't take advantage of that positioning underneath. So here come the Orange Lions. Debrecen. After the miss, over the blue. Asi. She's got the attack here on Debrecen. And another foul. That's number two on the Netherlands. I see you. Lass, wide open. That's what she saw. 2-2. Jill, turn around. Not enough arc on the shot. They hand off to Asi. She's got Anderson. She had her. She thought she had a friend. Miscommunication. Lois kicks it to Jill. Jill waiting on the cookie. But she fires a blank, right wing. TV timeout, under 7 minutes to go. 3 fouls apiece, 2 points apiece. It's a deadlock through about 3 minutes of play. Neither one of these teams scoring the ball quite like they would like to. Again, both of these teams just over 16 points per game. They focus more on the defensive end, but this is a 21-point game. All right? You need to put the ball in the bucket. So far, neither team exactly lighting it up. It's going to be one of those defensive affairs, I think it's safe to say. I know some of us are sitting back really enjoying this game. Turin. 2-2. Quait. Oh. Not enough spin on it. I like the action here. Oh, Lass takes the pass, puts it off the glass. I see, set her up. Debrecen dropping the shoulder. Couldn't get the bucket. Swing it to the right. Good hands there from Lois Bettenville. And then I see, she's saying that she hit that off Orange, but Ref Sarah says, not so fast there, ma'am. Oh, whoa. Okay. It's a close one. It's going to be ruled orange ball. 3-2 advantage here for Estonia. Coit, no, well off the mark. So last working the two-woman game, but an offensive foul is called. Anderson extended that hand trying to slip to the bucket. They had the right idea. But you're seeing a lot of that pick and slip action from Estonia. And they're utilizing the size of Lass to where she can get to the goal when they have scored. Only a few drops in the bucket, as you can see. 5 combined points as we're 5:43 and counting into this game. Good idea, a little late on the pass, Spielberg. But I think IC was held up with a 5th foul for the Netherlands. Ignore that. I'm a better singer than not just displayed. Anderson's probably a better shooter than that, but she just didn't get it to go down. Lois, she should have made a different choice. She got D'd up. Scores where it's at. A little bit sloppy here. Got to take care of the possessions. So Estonia with the right idea. So an A for effort, but the execution, it's got to be a little bit sharper. Here come the Orange Lions. Lois lets it fly. Bro. 1-point game still. There's a score. Spielberg, mid-range splash. It's a good look for Ilsa. No. Rebound, no. Jill. Oh, point blank miss. She keeps it alive, though. Sister's got her back. Oh, and now Ilsa's got to get something up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She spin on her, but she couldn't finish it at the rim. Lass wanted the ball too late in the shot clock, though. So another possession from Estonia that wasn't really ideal. 4-2 game. Debrecen. 4-2. Let's see if Lass can turn D into O. Nope, not that time. Quick, nope, off target. 4-2 game. I see you, Dylan Van Eyck. What up, the real deal? He said we locked in. We locked in. Trying to send the Netherlands ladies some love from back home. Debrecen, oh, getting in there and mixing it up. But Anderson sticks with it. Spielberg, wild shot. Late in the shot clock is a violation. So a timeout in a 4-2 contest. Under 4 minutes to play. You're looking at the city of Debrecen here in Hungary. Kossuth Square hosting the Universality Olympic Qualifying Tournament 2021. It is the last opportunity for a team to earn a ticket to the Tokyo Olympic Games. 7 of the 8 slots have been taken, either by direct qualification, which we learned in 2019, or last week we saw 3 teams earn it. Only one will have a ticket here. It's the final boarding call. Dime time, beautiful setup. Lois to Ilsa. Netherlands within 1. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say that this is not going to reach 21 points. Shot clock violation. I believe that's what the call was, yeah. 3:14 to go. The points are coming few and far between. Lois must have hurt because she got the double to go down. As it's 5-4 now, the Orange Lions starting to feel it a little bit. Puts them in front by 1. Lois can knock those down when given the opportunity. Debrecen got a little bit of an elbow, it looked like. I'm sure it was not intentional, but it was what it was. Debrecen. She'll take it out top of the key. She goes right, comes back left. Stays on the baseline. Not enough finesse on the reverse attempt. So here we go. Spielberg. Go. Chunk the deuces. She evens things up, 5-5. Got the D off balance. Quick step. And here we are. Locked in again, 5-5. 2:40 and counting left. Jill with nowhere to go. 3 seconds in the key, right on cue. Can't hold it that long. Got that veteran leadership from the Bentonville sisters. A little bit more offense from them. Becomes a different type of team. Beautiful finish from IC. 6'5" as Ilsa. She was eyeing that too. She decides to step in a few feet. And she missed it, but a foul. That foul on Orange. They got no more to give. Estonia with just 1 to give. Been a tight game. The defense has been tighter than COVID restrictions. They ain't been letting nobody go nowhere. Debrecen. She goes to Ilsa and she let it go, let it go. 7-7. Last stops, turns, baby hook. Loix thought about it. Now Debrecen will swing it over. They get another look for 4K. She's connected. 9-7. I see. She crossed her own ankles off. Boy, a foul late. That's the 7th on Netherlands. That was a bad foul because Estonia was late in the shot clock and about to force it up. You see, IC was down. The effort was there, but it's a tough foul to get late in that shot clock. So 2 free throws will be awarded to Estonia. 9-7. Netherlands have made a few plays here, and they've managed to string together a few good looks. And Ilsa Coit, she's starting to heat it up now. She's on preheat mode. She gets hot, it's gonna be time to cook. Spielberg. Big free throws here. She can even things up. First of 2 is a miss. Second free throw is good. Coit thought about it. Now Debrecen should give it back to Ilsa. She let it go again, but that time, no string music. Spielberg backing her down. Oh, couldn't score it. Jill with the rebound. We're under a minute to play. Coit, she had all day long. Still missed it. Stays a 1-point game. Last will give it up. She sets the screen, slips to the bucket. They want to get it to the block, and that's what they do. She's got 4 to shoot, though, so she got to get it up. That's some good D down there from Jill. But, Last cleared some space. Still couldn't make it point blank. Would have tied things up, but now with 34 seconds and ticking, it's going to be the Orange Lions on the attack again. Coit kicks it over. Bettenville got some space, forced it up. It's a wild shot. Anderson took some contact from Debrecen and then gave it some sauce. You know, won't count. So that's the 8th foul, as you know. Already in the penalty are the Orange Lions. 2 big free throws from Enrique Anderson. So she's going to step out and tie her shoe. And Lass will shoot the free throw. First of 2. That's going to tie it. Big one here with 22 seconds left. Kadrian Lass makes the second one. So here we go. 16 seconds left. Debrecen, she's got a step. That's a tough attempt there. Estonia comes out with the rebound. They already beat him in Graz, and it's looking like they're going to be on their way to a win here. 20-14 just last week. And now they hold a 10-9 advantage with 6.7 seconds left. And their most potent scorer on the free throw line, IC. Whoa, she misses one, so I don't want to speak too soon. The door's still open for this Netherlands team. They do have shooters. IC misses the second, so Coit, she's going to get a look here from the corner. She's got 3 seconds to get a shot up. Up fake, can she do it like her sisters do? It's a family affair. 4K with a huge shot. A Tissot buzzer beater to lift Netherlands to a win over Estonia. After 2 missed free throws, look again. It's Ilsa. She let it go. She's the opposite of, she didn't freeze. She got ice water running through her veins. Ain't nothing frozen about her. Ilsa Coit with a huge 2-piece to win it. This Netherlands get some revenge over Estonia. Let's get it down to Julian DeBove, who's with Lois Bettenville right now.
Lois, Estonia beat you last week. Today you are not going to let them beat you again.
No. No, it was a hard game, but yeah. I don't know, he also made an incredible shot, and yeah, now we won, so I'm really happy.
How inspiring was it to be with the men's team last week? Obviously, most of us know that the Netherlands qualified to the Olympics with the men. How inspiring was it to see them and you know, speak with them after last week?
Really inspiring. They didn't start well too, and yeah, at the end they were just fighting, and yeah, they got the ticket, so I think it is really motivating for us too, so yeah.
All right, we wish you to do the same this week.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks.
Wow. What a shot from Ilsa Coit on this Orange Lions team. We saw the resolve that the men's team showed in Graz and earning their way to the Olympics. How about the lady version? They're just as fierce. Don't get it twisted. Ilsa Coit getting to the crib. Looked like Estonia was going to beat them. I mean, let's be honest. They had the lead under 7 seconds to play. A couple of free throw attempts from their young star, IC. If she would have hit one, it would have very likely, well, it wouldn't have put it away because we saw what Coit did. But if she would have made them both, it would have been a win for Estonia. But these Orange Lions refuse to be denied. Lois Bettenville letting it fly, tickling the twine. She and her sister D'ing up. Was not a high-scoring game. I don't have to tell you that. You knew that already. You knew it was going to come down to a big play at the end of the game. And let me tell you, Ilsa Coit was locked in. She was fully focused. A sniper, splashing left and right. They didn't get a hand up on her, and this would ultimately be their fate. Under 7 ticks left. We've seen her sisters do it so many times. Sonia, she had a big one, I believe, here in Debrecen before. Same time, and now it's 4K that gets it done. All right, We're going to take a quick break, but while we take this break, we're going to give you a look at the top 10 plays of all time, the top 10 dunks of all time, and one of my favorites, the best ankle breakers of all time. Her ankles will never be the same. Check it out.
He's a professional crossover artist. Jonathan Garcia, I feel bad for you, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was disgusting! Abdullah.
Fernandez inside. What a block shot on the slam dunk by Weinert. Unbelievable block.
Oh my God! Las Manos put him in timeout.
Nice pass by Berkane. This is the play of the day. She had an eye in the back of her head, and she spotted her open teammate for a spectacular dish.
Now Hannah says, let's slow it down a little bit. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, stop it, Team USA. Oh, just stop. Through the legs, alley-oop to McKinney. Bulut. Oh my God, what the heck did I just see? Dusan pulling tricks out on him like the court gesture. I think he sent a message on what he out here to do today. Oh, her ankles will never be the same. That was disgusting. Anastasia Shusik. Under 10 seconds to play. Dragovic, one-on-one with Dusan. Dusan gets a hand on it. Dragovic, oh my God! Oh my God! I don't believe what I just saw. Bogdan Dragovic with the fireball of his life. And he beats Novisada Wanda in an unbelievable comeback here in Beijing to win it. Zamoon Master, how in the hell did they do it? Game point. Oh, he brings out the sham. Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that to another grown man. You cannot. That is unfair. Just killing the competition. Somebody call the coroner's office on Dusan Bullet, because that ain't right. He's done that once before, and nobody at 3x3 pulls that off except the #1 player in the world. Oh my goodness. De La Fuente just got clowned on out here in Amsterdam.
How was that?
He's a professional crossover artist. Jonathan Garcia, I feel bad for you, my friend. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was disgusting! Abdullah!
Fernandez inside. What a block shot on the slam dunk by Weinert. Unbelievable block.
Plus minus. Put him in timeout.
Nice pass by Berkane. This is the play of the day. She had an eye in the back of her head, and she spotted her open teammate for a spectacular dish.
Now Hannah says, let's slow it down a little bit. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, stop it, Team USA. Oh, just stop. Through the legs, alley-oop to McKinney. Bullet. Oh my God, what the heck did I just see? Dusan pulling tricks out on him like the court gesture. I think he sent a message on what he out here to do today. Oh, her ankles will never be the same. That was disgusting. Anastasia Shusik. Under 10 seconds to play. Dragovic, one-on-one with Dusan. Dusan gets a hand on it. Dragovic, oh my God! Oh my God! I don't believe what I just saw. Bogdan Dragovic with the fireball of his life. And he beats Novisada Wanda in an unbelievable comeback here in Beijing to win it. Zamoon Master, how in the hell did they do it? Game point. Oh, he brings out the sham. Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that to another grown man. You cannot. That is unfair. Just killing the competition. Somebody call the coroner's office on Dusan Bullet, because that ain't right. He's done that once before, and nobody in 3x3 pulls that off except the #1 player in the world. Oh my goodness. De La Fuente just got clowned on out here in Amsterdam.
How was that?
Battling a man, a fight to the finish, we can war it to the end if you like, cause you and them see that time's not a thing here when you're being blessed and born to the life. See me, I got a sample of the plan on the 4K image, you can see me spitting bars on the mic. I always go hard, so you better go home, cause I heard you saying that I'm wrong when I'm right. See the flash of the light, see the ding of the bell, for the bright from the gun and I'm gone. You best believe that I know where I'm from, see the man, them already know that it's on. You all know the hard work pays off, everybody stays on. Never remember things I'm thinking of the days off. I do it when God willing, furthermore, I want the whole team chilling. It's the graft that they don't see, I know that I won't be here to be sad at the end. And we can do it for real right here, no pretending. When I'm kicking the ball like Beckham is bending. Whatever the weather, I keep it together, I keep getting better. And nobody on this planet can tell me otherwise. Open up your eyes, you better recognize. I'll be set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. Expanding the game, calm me, I'm a beginner. I'll be set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. Expanding the game, calm me, I'm a beginner. I said I got them all rattling, now I'm ready for battling. You wanna just tell me I'm not, but I'm having it. But I'm staying on side with the ball. Now I'm traveling, gets weak at the knees and I see, so I'm flattening him, getting boxed in the face and I'm moving, I'm jabbing him. Toe to toe, we can go, guys happening, we can go to the floor in the wall. I'll be grappling. I know what the gamble is, believe I'ma handle this. I'll be set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. Expert in the game, call me, no beginner.
His signature smash, and that's gonna get more views. than the rapper from Toronto. Unbelievable. Jordan Kilgallen has got everybody on their feet here in Utsunomiya. Man, what? I don't even know how you count that. That was a double 360. Oh, my math is off. That dunk was so crazy, I'm confused. How many times did he spin around?
I'll be set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. Expert in the game, call me, no beginner. I've been there, I'm real. I've been into work when I'm ill. I've grafted, I've signed on, been laid off, been kept on, done cleaning, built fans, and I come on my night with green on my hands. Had no funds, had no phone, had bare stress, been so low. I've chased planes, been so mad, got so deep, been so sad. I've fixed up, I've hit back, I've picked up, I'm so glad. I work hard, I stay strong, and I do it again in a heartbeat. And it's nothing to do with luck, so don't give up. Set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. It's when the game call me, no beginner. I'll be set on the stage, ready to go. The way that I know you don't know me, I'm the winner. It's when the game call me, no beginner.
All right, it's time to get back to it. Welcome back, Kyle Montgomery, the voice in your ear. This is the final opportunity to earn a ticket to the Tokyo Olympic Games. It is the Universality Olympic qualifying tournament. We got 2 games already in the books. We have seen Ukraine and what they bring to the table. First off, and it wasn't that great. They lost to Belgium. Belgium said they didn't play their best game. This is our first look at Slovenia. This out here in Debrecen. But we've been seeing these guys in 3x3 for a long, long time, haven't we? They are the 4 wise men. They are the 3x3 pioneers that have set the blueprint for how you play this game, honestly. When you look at an example of how you move the ball, you want to talk about motion, passing, this is the epitome of that. Now, the praise is out of the way. Let's talk about what they did. They didn't play their best ball in Austria. Let's just be honest. Coach Matitz, he says that they got to step it up defensively. That's first and foremost. That's how they're going to make a turn in this one. They did make it out of group play with a 2-2 record, thanks to the total points tiebreaker. They advanced to the quarterfinals. They lost to Poland 16-21. But they got to find a way to score. And the length of this Ukrainian team might make that difficult. This was a Slovenian team that started off 2-0. They looked every bit as good as we thought they would. Then they had a bad loss against Dominican Republic to cap off pool play when it looked like they could have potentially been going into the quarterfinals with plenty of momentum. They just kind of let it come off the rails. So they're the top seed here, Slovenia that is. And if they want to earn a spot to the Olympics, this legendary quartet right here, this is the last opportunity. So they'll get it warmed up. It was a 19-14 loss for Ukraine in their first contest against Belgium. They did get Kobets to start getting it going. He had that 2-point shot working. I would not be surprised if he was firing at will in this one. We shall see. Our 2 referees, Su Yu-Yin and Edmund Ho, representing Taipei and Hong Kong. They will handle the officiating. Two teams with contrasting styles. It's not many teams that move the ball like the Slovenian team. That's Andrzej Srebot. There's the man right there. And he's like Benjamin Button. Talking about Simon Finsgaard. That man scored 40 points out there in Graz. He was number 3 on the scoring charts. And he played 2 less games than the 2 guys in front of him. He led the entire field in player value per game, 8.5. That's pretty good. That's really good. only missed 3 shots in terms of his 1-point attempts. Speaking of Simon Finsgaard, there's Anze Shrebo. He had 27 points in 5 games out there in Graz, but just 3 of 15 from deep. So they need Shrebo to shoot it more efficiently from outside that arc. So here they go. Look at the action here. Look at the movement here. Entry pass, out pass, kick out. Leads to a 2-piece from the teacher. Sit down and open your books. It's time for a lesson. Colbert says, I don't need one. I already know how to shoot. 2-piece. Have one right back. The teacher really needs to bounce back from his performance in Graz. He's going to check out of the game, get a breather. More on him a little bit later, but right now it's back to the action. It's Shrebo. Buko gives it up. Here's that action. He's going to get down to the block. You saw Kavka slip into the bucket. Meantime, the ball finds its way back out to the Sphinx, and he misses the 2-piece. They're going to leave Balaban all by himself, and he does not knock down the 2-piece. Now it's the Sphinx. What a dime. Textbook passing. Often a thing of beauty. 1 through 4, they all can dish that thing. Balaban. He shoots. It's a bala brick. 3-1. There they go. There they go. They pass it like the teacher's pet. 4-2. The teacher back in, by the way. So that just kind of worked out. Quick foul on Slovenia. 1 foul apiece. Kobets. Pass out to Davy Juke. Juke is going to elevate. He couldn't drop it. Followed the miss, but that's an easy call on Shrebo. Didn't want to give up an easy bucket. So Balaban. He steps up. Shooting 1. Ukraine looking to shock some people. They must win if they want to keep their Olympic hopes alive, essentially. Now, they won't get eliminated, but in terms of seeding, you want to get the best matchup. Oh, up fake. Kavga. He's a trickster. Speaking of deception, he can sell water to a whale. That's the teacher. Slicker than a can of oil. He had Davy Juke out dancing and stuff out there. Let me doing a big man like that. Got him jumping around. Kavga. Up fake. Spin. Side step. In your eye socket. 5-2. Oh, Noskov. He had to step on Buko, but waiting to recover. Kavka looks like he got some extra pep in his step too. He gets a screen from Gappy. Here's the teacher. Rattles off the rim. It's Gappy going back to work. Shrebo fakes the screen, slides to the bucket. They leave Kavka enough space. He chunks the deuces, but it's broke. Davy Juke. All by himself. They got to play better D than that. Or just give Ukraine some credit for some good action. That was a good slip. So take another look. Oh, yeah. Kavka fell asleep. Didn't defend that. So an easy pass and an easy score. 7:30 and counting. Finsgaard. Oh, just out of reach. But he definitely had a step there. If that pass would have been on the money. Instead, it's over to Ukraine in the blue, Slovenia in the whites. It's a push on the Slovenians. Finsgar, he had nothing to be ashamed about the way he played in Graz. And the teacher, after the miss, David Juke, that's a good play. Good cut from Balaban. Leads to a 4th point for Ukraine. They look a lot sharper in this game than they did against Belgium. Sphinx drops off the package, and Shrey Bogue's gonna deliver like Uber Eats. 6'4". The big fella's starting to eat. And back down to this 4. He took his hand off the rim. I think he was thinking about elevating. He can still do that at, what, 41 years old. Finsgar just put on an absolute show out there for a team that probably underachieved, definitely underachieved, I think, in most people's eyes. So not only did he score those 40 points, he averaged 5 rebounds per game and just 1 turnover. So here's the Sphinx. This is what he can do. He gets that step. Obviously, he can finish at the rim when he wants to, but he can also open up things for his teammates. Easy drop off to Shrey Bogue. And Nabucco, he knows what to do with it. Look at this. What a welcome sight this is. I'll tell you, 1 year ago this time, we didn't think we would see many fans in the stands. But we got pretty much a full house here. 6'5". The Sphinx with the cookie. Gappy with the rock now. He's gonna give it up. The Sphinx to Kavga. They got a second to shoot. They running out of time. Had to force it up. Finsgar tracks it down over to Gappy. Kavga going to the bucket. He's deceptively quick. He's like Pumbaa. 7'6". The Sphinx, no. Another look at that last Balaban score. Ukraine doing a good job hanging in this game. 7-6. They're trying to pull off a shocker here. Noskov down to Davy Juke. They want to utilize that size. I told you, they average over 200 in terms of the height. I think for Slovenia, it's going to come down to, obviously, them using their smarts. They don't beat a lot of teams with athleticism. They just play the game in a fluid way to where they can beat you. They move the ball. They know where to be. They know where each other are going. That one is going in from behind the 2-point line. Meantime, it's just water. It's just water. Gappy, 9'8", trying to trade a 2-piece for a 2-piece, but that one's air-mailed out of bounds. Davy Juke is in. And Noskov is going to have a little break. The teacher putting on a shooting clinic. Shrey Bogue. Step back, rolls off the rim. Balaban had it poked away. The teacher uses his head accidentally. He's gonna check out. Finsgar is back in. So Vino defending Kobet's top of the key. They fell asleep. Davy Juke just snuck past the Sphinx for an easy score, 9-9. Finsgar moving left, drops it off. Kavga, oh, he had him. But look at this. There's never a wasted action on this team. Speaking of action, he takes 2. That's a good take. We'll keep that one. Send it to edit, 10-9. Davy Juke, no. But hardly any wasted motions with the Slovenian team. After they pass, somebody's moving. They're either cutting, they're setting a screen. Something is happening. It's very, you don't see any stagnation within the offense. 10-9. And here we go again. Look at this. Look at this. Poetry in motion. It's a machine, a Slovenian machine. They got 4 parts on it. And they fit together like a puzzle here. Look at this, the fake, the handoff. Straight Bolt will get a look, top of the key. Again, didn't shoot it great in Graz. Good hustle from Finsgar. He gives it to David Duke. Ooh, thought he was going to elevate on Straight Bolt, but it does get the bucket. But it's nearly answered. Gappy wanted it. He wanted a goaltend, but he got his shot sticky noted. It's a Wilson print on the glass. Foul on the shot. Balaban contact on Finsgar. Look again though. They do such a good job. You can look again. Did that hit? Did it go off the glass first? Whoa. Gappy might have had an argument there. Might have had one. But you can't get that back. Play happened. There's water under the bridge now. And it's 12-11 Slovenia. Finsgar knocks it down. He got that Benjamin Button. He seems to get younger every year. I'm afraid he might turn into an infant at some point. He is still getting it done as the centerpiece of this Slovenian offensive attack. He steps up to the stripe, and it's easy money, 14-11. That's where it stands right now. Over the shoulder from Kobets to Balaban. It's a Balabam two-piece. Finsgar, he can't answer back. Finsgar, another opportunity. This time he makes good on a double dare. Don't try him twice. 16-13. You ever been, did y'all do that as a kid? Play, I double dare you. They better stop double daring that dude. He's on his way to being a child anyway. No Skov. It's a no. Here comes the teacher. Oh, almost lost the handle on it. That's a kick ball. Here comes Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Sphinx starts with it. Kavga's got it. Another thing Slovenia does a great job of is shielding the defender away from the ball. And I say this affectionately, that's because when you get those old man bodies, you get wider. You can shield dudes. Look, you got to use every advantage you get. The Sphinx jumper is still pending. We'll have to wait. Maybe next time. 16-13 is where it stands. 1 under 3 minutes to play. Pool A action on the men's side. Ukraine already lost to Belgium. We'll see Belgium and Slovenia playing the last men's game on the day. Noskov kicks it out to Balaban. Balaban. Now the rock is over to the Slovenians. Teacher gives it up. The Sphinx driving, dropping it off. Buko bulls his way up. Slovenia within 4 points of winning this thing. They got a 4-point lead. Good quick move from Noskov, but he has it tipped away. Noskov stays in along with David Duke, as well as Balaban. Straight Bolt fakes the screen, turns on the gas, and that's easy as 1, 2, 3. Slovenia putting on an absolute clinic against this Ukraine team. They put them on the table and dissected them with passes like this. They dealing like it's Vegas. Here's Gappy. He doesn't like the call, but it is what it is. He's going to check out. Just over 2 minutes to play. Slovenia with a 5-point advantage. As Kobet steps up to the stripe and shoots one. Okay, it's a 2-possession game. Slovenia can't start taking this Ukraine team for granted at this point. And they won't. Shrebo. He's strong. Davy Juke. Oh, foul white. Shrebo was holding up Davy Juke. So Slovenia within 2 points. All you need is 21 in this game. Either that or 2 minutes expires. A little under that, minute 50 to be exact. No Skov attacking the rack, but he left it short. Now Kavga, you know he's looking to pass it. Oh yeah. Oop, there it is. 20-14. Finsgar gives him a bucket and he still couldn't take it. Kavga fakes it. Then the dime. Oh yeah. They pass it like they don't want it. Here, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. Fine. Ball game. 21-14. Slovenia. They win it before the limit. They come out and they take complete advantage of a Ukraine team that did not have a good showing. They still will have an opportunity to play on, as they will be the last team out of A. So they will play the number 2 seed from B. Of course, Pool B for the men will be in action tomorrow. So they go 0-2 here. That sets up a 1-0 Belgium against a 1-0 Slovenia. We'll get to that when we get there, but right here, right now, let's get it down to Julian Dubov, who's with the teacher, Gaspar Ovnik.
Gaspar, we know that with this format, nobody gets eliminated on day 1 or day 2. But tell us, how important is it, or was it for you to still win this game?
When you're a competitor, you try to win, you try to win everything. You don't have to calculate, you must not calculate, because sometimes it can turn around and bite you. So every game we try to win, no calculation, and if it gets the best of us, then it's all perfect for our team.
1 week after Graz, what are the lessons that you got from what happened in the OQT?
Yeah, we learned that 2-pointer is much more than 1-pointer in this game. We're learning this 7 years or 8 years on World Tour, so hopefully we got enough lessons and try to eliminate them.
Okay. Good luck, Gaspar.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. The teacher himself, he was 4 of 18 from 2 range in Graz. But listen, in 3x3, the 2-piece changes the game for you. You can't fight 2s with 1s, or you might find yourself on the losing end of things more times than not. So they were able to find a stroke from distance in this one, at least a lot more efficiently than they were in Graz. And they ride the wave to a big win. It's exactly how they wanted to start. Got to have a short memory in 3x3, especially with an Olympic ticket on the line. They got to be at their best. And they got off on a good step. Pretty good start with this Ukraine team. They were going blow for blow. But I think we saw that experience really start to bear out with Slovenia. Ukraine got a couple of breaks. And they were able to take advantage of them. But ultimately, how you gonna stop the Sphinx? How you gonna stop Buko, the teacher, Kavga, the 3x3 pioneers? They set the blueprint, and the teacher and company take Ukraine to school. So we got a couple of minutes until our next contest will get underway. I think you can tell from the sound of this place that it might be a team that plays within the proximity of this place. It is going to be the host with the most. We're going to see Netherlands, and we are going to see Hungary. Netherlands with a thrilling win over Estonia at Debrecen. Now, can they ride that momentum in against a Hungary team that is, I mean, let's face it, they are scary. They're scary. Saisha Gori, Claudia Pop, Amber Theodorin, Dora Medjesi. They got it all. So, allow me to get a quick sip of water. Again, we do have about a minute and a half before we get to this action. And I'll hop back on in a second. We're going to get to this game. It's a big one. Netherlands and Hungary coming up. Okay, the Lions are coming out of the smoke. There's Debrecen. So you got the two 21-year-olds leading the crew out first. Lois Bettenfield, the #2 ranked women's player out of Netherlands. And her sister, Jill. They've been balling together their whole life. How sweet would it be for them to be heading to the Olympic Games together? I'm sure it's a lifelong dream. And they survived against Estonia thanks to a buzzer beater from Ilse Hoyt, 4K. Now they have to deal with these ladies right here. And Hungary should feel very confident, having already beat the Netherlands in Austria. They won Pool C while going undefeated. They do kind of feel like they missed a chance. They lost their heartbreaker to France in the knockout stage. They got new life here in their own backyard. And here they go, Saisha Gori. Got the new hairstyle looking good and a new nickname. Psycho. Say it 3 times fast. Psycho, psycho. She's psycho. She be going crazy on the court. She 50 points. Putting up crazy numbers. She averaged 10 points per game in Graz. She torched the Dutch the last time they hooked up for 13. Okay? So they had the Orange Lions had nightmares about Saisha Gori. They also got her wife is here. Congratulations to the newlyweds, by the way. So Saisha's wife is here to watch the games. That can't be good. I mean, she's gonna be extra focused. I know how I used to play when the girls used to watch me. I went from like a level 6 to a level 10. I was making shots I never made before. She's coming off a 50-point outburst in Graz, which might drop 60 out here. There's Claudia Pop. I changed her nickname too because you know she's explosive. It's more than a pop. A pop is like a firecracker or something. She's explosive. She's like a half stick of TNT. She's dynamite. Amber Theodorian getting in there, getting warmed up. I'm gonna call Amber Alexa because she's got all the answers. Whether they need a big bucket, whether they need a defensive stop, whether they need a rebound, she's always the answer. The second leading scorer on this Hungary team coming out of Graz. 22 points for her. Gori did the heavy lifting. Not a shock, the former Michigan star. Has recovered well from a knee injury that she suffered her freshman year at Michigan. Was all-conference second team her last 2 years there before she came out here to Hungary and got her citizenship. There's Dora Medjesi coming down with the rebound. Down low to Saigo. She turns around. It's a wedgie. We need somebody with hops or, there you go. I wouldn't get used to seeing that from Sai Nishikori. It might have helped if she looked at the rim before she shot it too, but when you're as good as her, sometimes you take no-look shots, I guess. She's probably made a few. Meantime, it's Jill trying to set up some offense here. And we got a foul on Hungary, their first. Here come the Orange Lions. Debrecen driving on Amber Thedorian. Got to her spot, couldn't make it though. Now she's gonna kick it out. Lois getting into the lane. Got her cookies took. Gori hands it off to Medjesi. What's the magician gonna do? Dora, she's exploring. She can lead the way. 1-0. Dora. I'm a dad. What do y'all want from me? I watch a lot of cartoons. I watched a lot of this Hungary team over the years too. Seen a lot of their successes in their road to get to this spot. As a matter of fact, former player Kristen Zuli, she made a really, really cool Facebook video kind of detailing the team's journey over the years on the road to Tokyo. All the tournaments, all over the globe, the road trips, the different hairstyles. Dora. She went from blonde to, she did a lot. They all work. I ain't saying they look good. But it was a lot that happened over the years, and they detailed that. So check out Kristen Zule's Facebook if you get a chance. Here's Claudia Pop. She's up to the strike. She's starting to sizzle. That's all you need is to get it going from the free throw line. Although, I might call her paparazzi. She might like that better. Oh, Claudia. She's like lightning in a bottle. Oh. Just routed off. Take another look. Number one, the nice pass. Oh! These girls ain't loyal. No, they ain't. They ain't loyal. 2-0. There's Mrs. Big Shot. Elsa Quake couldn't knock that one down. She was responsible for the game winner against Estonia. Here's Dynamite. Bang, bang. Jill, the thrill. Couldn't hit it. Pop hit it out of bounds. She'll check out, and Jesse will check in. What a good job that Coach Carolee Andrea has done with this team. Of course, she's a former national team player herself. Assistant coach Mate Jacob. Kristen Sully, by the way, is now coaching the U23 team with Hungary. So all of them are watching this team and see if they can get it done in their own backyard. They're off to a good start. It's 3-0. We noted how Netherlands have struggled offensively. This will be their biggest test from a team that put it on them in Graz. They got revenge against Estonia. This revenge will be much sweeter. Debrecen got to her spot, but she didn't want any of Psycho. Oh, Sai was going to the rim, but she left something. Now the Dutch have it. There's Jill Bettenville. She puts the round thing in the round thing. Splish splash from the deep end. It's 3-2 now. The magician, Dora Medjesi. Straight like that. And then she went and took her cookies. Now it's down to Psycho. They double team her. She manages to get the pass over to Medjesi. Medjesi out to Amber Thedorian. I told you, she didn't have to answer that time. Quick. She goes left. Jill from the same spot. She got some help on that miss that time. And Jessie won't argue. She's been around long enough to know that that's not an argument you're going to win. Ref Evgeny, he says timeout on the floor, TV timeout. We're under 7 minutes to play. Let's look back at how some things have been going down here. Look at the magician. Abracadabra, voila. Beautiful finish through the contact. Boom, 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 boom. The ball movement here. Claudia Pop taking advantage of a wide open look just outside the free throw line. Speaking of the free throw line, here's Jill. She's shooting 2. She was behind that 2-point arc. See if she can tie it up here with a made free throw. Something that they were 11 of 13 from the free throw line in Graz. It was a promising trend for this Netherlands team. They really were. You miss a couple of the free throws. That free throws can win or lose a game for you. After splitting the pair, just a 1-point advantage for Hungary. Playing here in Debrecen, their own backyard. The host with the most. And Pop was like, yeah, thank you. Foul call. This Hungary team pretty good at the stripe too. They made 15 to 17 free throws in Graz. Also had the second most rebounds of any team in the women's field, 22 per game. Obviously, Gori had a lot to do with that. And there's Pop. It drops. 2-point game. Good passing here. Nice. Sharon from Netherlands. A little 2-woman game between Lois and Coit. Pop thinks better of it. Long arms of Jill. Disrupts the possession. There you go. Jill will clear it. She thought about the 2. She gives it to her sister. They said, we want to get it to a shooter. Oh, she says, why not? Oh, that might be why. Whoa. You don't see cribs blown that often. Gori couldn't find her touch, so they dodged a big bullet that time. Got to make them count. And you see the veterans, Bentonville sisters, coming to encourage the youngsters, saying, shake it off. Don't worry about it. I think she was just too wide open. Sometimes that happens. I mean, it's just too easy. And you're thinking about it too much, and you end up missing the layup. Very slim margin of error, though, against this Hungary team. I mean, you'd hate to see this come down to a 1-point game, and you look at plays like that. Offensive fouls. Gori just rolled over Coit. That's a 5th foul on Hungary. They lead it only by 1. They got 1 foul to give. Debrecen hands it off. 4K. Moving on to Dorian. Took her to the rack. Five fouls apiece, 5 points apiece. Shout out to my guys again. MC, Noah Lazarus, DJ Lass. Majesi, you better believe it's a yesy. 2 drops in the bucket from deep. 7-5 is where it's at. Oh, all right, Faker. She couldn't make the bucket though. Here goes Saigo. They've held her in check to this point, but we only halfway through this game. Good D. They got her suffocated. Jump ball, you know that's awarded to the defense. So ball over to Hungary. You see how. So possession changes there to the Netherlands, and then Hungary get back in there and tie it up and re-earn the possession. things happen quickly. You got to stay focused. Midway point, let's go. My brother-in-law, Jay, the fake, is watching right now. What up, Jay? I guarantee he would lose one-on-one to every player that touches the court today by 10 points. It's a 2-point game. Goree tied up. Good defense there from Debrecen. They're doing a good job containing Saisha Goree coming off of that monster performance in Graz. And Quate. Oh, just lost it. That's that defense right there from Amber Thedorian. Medjesi turning the corner, drop step, not enough. Good D underneath. Quake comes out. Jill chucks the deuces. No. Medjesi in the corner. She got to get out of there. Okay, she makes her move to the paint. It is resent. Now Thedorian comes out of the scrum with it. She got the rock. She got 9 seconds to work with. She'll drop it off to Medjesi. Medjesi gets the screen. Goree took her eye off it for a moment. And a TV timeout. Under 4 minutes to play. Hungary only with a 2-point advantage. They haven't been as sharp as maybe you would expect. Or maybe it's just that Orange Lion defense starting to turn it up a little bit. It's big. It's only 1 ticket left to go to Tokyo. Now, while you will not be eliminated, even if you lose both games day 1, it doesn't put you in a great spot day 2. Well, technically day 3, where the bottom 2 finishers in each pool will play the semifinals. Again, if you finish tops in the group, you advance directly to the semifinals. The number 2 from Group A plays the number 3 from B. The number 2 from B plays the number 3 from A. You got it? Good. Back to it. Debrecen opens the possession. Lois, she's going to hand it off. Debrecen. Oh, she tried to get it back door. Lois tried to throw it off Goree, but it's going to be a turnover. And it's back over to the Hungarians. You can see how hungry they are the rest of the way. Oh, quick hands. Oh, it's getting chippy out there. Dorian is out, Medjesi is in. So it's the Magician with Dynamite and Psycho. Medjesi, excuse me. It's a bucket for Hungary. Taking a look. She's gone in a flash. She's still got that step now. 8-5. Get it over to Coit. She got just enough space to give him a taste. She got the jumper falling like autumn now. Pop. Oh, she lost him. Oh, but she didn't finish it. What a move. Now she's gonna run up and get done up. 2 to the head. 9-8 game. Goree. She's down on the block now. Drop step. Credit the Orange Lions. They D'ing up. They came with a good defensive game plan. Goree. She's yet to get into her bag. Only about 1.5 seconds to shoot, so let's see if Medjesi can give him some magic. And she does. Look what she pulls out of her bag. It's a 2-piece. Take another look with 1.5 ticks left. She goes off the glass with the foul. And she got a chance to make it a 3-point play. So a little abracadabra voila from the Magician. And there you go, voila. Hungary's out by 2. Benville spinning on Gori. Solid defense. Dorian working from the left side. Little in and out. But a tough shot. Easy finish for Gori. Hungary back out by 3. So withstanding this Dutch charge for the moment. Debrecen to the left, to the left. Foul on the shot. That's number 6. Number 6 on Hungary. 6 fouls apiece, 3-point lead for the Hungarians. Medjesi is out, Claudia Pop is in. Debrecen is at the strike. Well, the free throw was long, but we got a, no. Thought we had a late violation. I think that's what we did have, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Debrecen's defending. She's got to try to stay in front of Pop. That's a hard assignment. She's like she's shot out of a cannon. She's gonna settle for the mid-ranger. Missed it, but she follows and still misses. Okay, so score stays where it's at. Dorian with Debrecen. 6 seconds to work with. Jill. She had a great size position there. She decides to do a one-legged fadeaway on Claudia Pop and out of bounds. 2 minutes to play. So a timeout on the floor. The Hungarian crowd trying to get their team in it, trying to conjure up some energy here from Kossuth Square. And the Netherlands are putting together a pretty good game, especially defensively. Ain't nothing you can do about that, though. And she's the magician for a reason. Nice handoff to Dorian. Over to Medjesi. Gori able to save it, but a shot clock violation. They didn't get anything up. There never was a full change of possession, so that explains why it should be orange ball. Or at least I believe that's what our officials are discussing right now to decide if that should, yeah, of course. Okay, no argument from Hungary. Shot clock violation, possession to orange. The men are in. They're celebrating back home right now. They're going to the Olympic Games. What a story it would be. Oh, she crossed her. She didn't even look both ways. 12-10. Debrecen, can she do it again? Oh, lost the handle on it. And a foul on Medjesi. That's number 7 on Hungary. And that should put Debrecen on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 1:30 to play, and Hungary only holding on to a 2-point advantage. Can't speak enough about how well the Orange Lions have played defensively on Saisha Gori. She gave them buckets and grots. Scored 13 points on this same Netherlands team. Not to say that she has not been effective, but not nearly as effective as that. Gori sets the screen. She's got Pop. Dip into the corner. There's Gori. They double team her. That might be the only way to stop Saigo. So another shot clock violation and another game where the Netherlands are going down to the wire. They want a timeout. They want to talk about it.
So who here is cheering for Team Netherlands? Make some noise for Team Netherlands.
This is what champions are made. You want that 1 seed. You want that direct spot in the semifinals. That way 1 win gets it done for you. If you lose here on day 1, then you're gonna have to win a couple games to get there. Here we are in front of the old Reformed Church. Been standing in this same spot, same plot of land for hundreds of years. And here we are with 3x3 all up in your face again. Speaking of all up in your face, Debrecen. She attacks the rack, gets a score, and then she gets caught up in another jump ball. But look at the score. Here we go. It's 12-12. 12-12. We saw the men's team channel that inner lion. And here come the Netherlands ladies. Debrecen with Pop all up in her personal space. Ain't no social distancing out here. They locking up. Lois lets it fly. After the air ball is Pop. Gori sets the screen. Pop moving to the bucket. Couldn't get the scoop to go. She better get up. Gori, it's a bucket. Big score right when they needed it. 1 point advantage for Hungary. Debrecen drives, kicks, Jill, no hesitation. Couldn't knock it down, 20 ticks to go. Not a possession that Hungary can waste here, because Netherlands will get another opportunity. That one knocked away, so 4 ticks remaining. 4 remaining on the shot clock, 12 seconds left on the game clock. Hungary with a 1 point advantage. Right on cue, Ilse Coit checks in the game. We know she's got a big gun. We saw that last game, kick ball. So that gives Hungary a fresh shot clock. Kick ball, a new 12 seconds. Game clock's under 10 seconds, so they could just hold the ball. Expect Netherlands to foul here quickly. And they do. Smart thing to do. I don't no sense in even arguing that. You want to foul as quickly as you can, otherwise the clock runs out. So here we go. I said Amber's like Alexa. She's always got the answers. And here she is finding herself in another big spot and a chance to contribute for her team. And the first jumper, or first free throw, goes through the nets clean. Former world #1. Put some respect on her name. Although she misses it, Netherlands will get another chance like they did last game. 5 seconds to go, you better get it to Coit. She's got it. She's gonna get a look. No, she's not. Suffocating defense from the Hungarians. That was tighter than airport security. No fly zone, she couldn't even get the shot up, and it's Hungary who hold off a very tough Orange Lions team by just 2 points. Tight game. Hungary's gonna get it done, but the Netherlands certainly showed they came to play. They go 1-1 here. And of course, let's get it down to Julien Debove, who's with Saisha Gori after a close, suspenseful win.
Saisha, first game in the tournament, and that was a thriller.
Yeah, I think we just got to get back into the rhythm of things, you know. But I'm glad for the way we stuck it out, and we pulled it out to the end, and we got the win. That's the most important.
We have a vaccinated crowd here, so every people came here with vaccination passports, so they were able to attend the event, attend the game. How surreal is it to play in front of maybe 2,000 people like this?
I mean, it's great. Look at this. I think this is the reason why we pulled out this win, because of everybody. So, köszönöm szépen, hurra magyarok!
Congratulations.
Yep, I would second that. Trust me, it feels good to see real people, live flesh and blood in front of us. We don't have digital fans or posters anymore. Real people. You can reach out and touch somebody. Don't do that, but you could. You see what I mean? Let's look back at the highlights. That's what we will do. How about the Magician, Dora the Explorer, getting the bucket. She hit a huge 2-ball at the top of the key when she was fouled. She knocks that one down as well. Rebounding from She didn't shoot it that great in Graz, let's just be honest. 15 points for Dora. She wanted to bounce back big. She did. Netherlands, they wasn't joking around. There's no LOL after their name, but only one can win. And this helped them get it done. Dora the Explorer. She glasses it with the foul. Saisha Gori got a good, I guess a lucky bounce you could say there. Leads to a score. Tough interior defense, but look at the hustle. Saigo steals it from 3 Orange Lions, and then Amber Thedorian is able to put it on ice from the stripe, and the Hungarian quartet call themselves winners. Look at that. Look at that skyline. Beautiful, beautiful city here in Debrecen. We'll take our eyes off of that for a moment and take our look at the top 10 women. Saisha Gori's mixtape and the best dunks of 2020 before we get back to action with Slovenia and Belgium.
She do that to her like that? Nagata, OMG.
Mikorek, crossover, lets it fly, and it's good. Tiso buzzer beater from Axel Mikorek with a cold-blooded shot that will send France to the semi-finals.
They get it to Cuevas, back to Igedavide, back to Cuevas. She blew the crib. Now Manchester can win it, and she does it! Tiso buzzer beater in overtime. Mind-boggling, insane, unbelievable. Hungary shocked Spain, and will go into the semifinals.
Goodman against Touré. Williams. Turn around, and it's in. Dancing your way to the basket. Touré, one more fall to give for Russia. Touré for 2. She connects. all. Decisive move for Touré. She wins it for France. MVP, Minia Touré, with a great drive.
Releases it, missed it, good recovery underneath, but another miss. Minjian, up fake, step back for the win! What a shot! Tiso buzzer beater! How did they do it? It's bananas in here right now.
Nice pass by Berkane. This is the play of the day.
Collision for you, Gordy. Oh, shit is wrong. Gordy sticking with it. Oh, Gordy dropped off some baggage along the way. Pop will start orchestrating. They clear some space to Gordy, and they let her do her thing. Gordy, cash money. Oh! Jelly! Now Jesse, back to Gordy. Jesse down to Gordy. She steps back, and the gun is off safety. She's shooting. Kadoran down to Gordy. Still I keep my cool cause that's how I boost. I'm random hottie and I don't even care at all. Think it's a booty cool. I'll put you down a ditch, you can whip away little one. I'm gonna fiddle with a tickle bits. Even though she plays hard to get, just bring the game on cause she's worth the stress. She rockin' out, rockin' out. Who wants the ball? Save from Gordy.
Here we are as we pan down to the court. By the way, let's show some love to our official suppliers. Inlio, Magic Sky, Skelda Sports. They provide what's in front of you, the court, the goal, and the canopy. And we got a big one that's going down under the canopy right now. This is the one you had marked for the day, did you? Belgium and Slovenia. I have been telling or saying that, hey, look out for Belgium. Don't sleep on this Belgium team. Slovenia come in with the experience. They're battle tested. We understood that. They are the top seed. A lot of talk of Mongolia too, who we'll see play tomorrow. These teams are not to be slept on. I think they are the favorites. But Belgium is a team on the rise. This is a litmus test for this team. How good are they? Can they get through the four wise men, the pioneers of 3x3? Nobody's played more. Especially when you talk about Aiden Kavgic and Simon Finsgar. They've been playing 3x3 since the very first edition. Don't call them old, call them seasoned. Here comes the Belgians in the red and black. They're ready to go at the Slovenians' neck like a top button. They're not afraid. I got a chance to talk to a couple of the fellas before today's game. It gave me a little bit of perspective on how they were feeling. Nick Sellis was telling me that, you know, they weren't scoring the ball as well as they would have liked in Graz. But he says they move the ball. That leads to a lot of scores. They don't have a dominant big man or quick point guard, but they understand the tactics of the game well. There's not a team more tactical than Slovenia. So you're talking about strength versus strength. But we'll see. Belgium's looking to shock some people, including their own federation. Show them that, look, we're the real deal. Y'all can believe in us. An Olympic ticket is at stake. Anze Shrebo, Buko, one of the stronger bigs on the inside. I mentioned some of his struggles shooting from outside, 3 of 15 coming from Graz. There's the teacher. He looked more like the substitute in Graz. He did not look like himself. He needed a refresher course. He scored 13 points in 5 games. That's 2.3 per. 4 of 18 from 2 range. That's ancient history now. He played well in game 1. Now he's going to have to try to check up with Vervoort. So look at this Belgian team getting up and throwing it down here, showing that athleticism here in the warm-ups. Again, that length with the size and the speed. On the surface, that's what really makes this Belgian team interesting. Because they can defend, because they can score, because they can shoot. But if they're going to outsmart the teacher and the most experienced 3x3 team in the game, that's going to be something to see. We got 10 minutes on the game clock. We all about to find out here from Kossuth Square in the city center of Debrecen. Home of 3x3 Classic since 2015. It's 2021, the year of the 21-point game. It's a two-piece launched. Shrebo, one-handed rebound, and a foul on the floor. Here's the Sphinx right here. Look at the defense here. Bogarts is all up in his grill. And then Finsgar, nobody home. So looks like Belgium's going to be intent on locking in defensively. And that's one thing in this game. Sometimes that offense can come and go. But if you hang your hat defensively, you can always lean on it every game. There's Kavga. He couldn't stop selling. Nick Sellis. Nice bullet pass to Kavga, soft hands. Looks like a baby bear. It had nothing to do with the play. It was an observation. 1-1. He might get a kick out of that. 40 seconds in as Vervoort will step up to the stripe here. And he's going to knock it down. He's no stranger to stepping up in big games. Again, he had 10 points against Team USA and ousting the red, white, and blue. He didn't stop him from getting to the quarterfinals. The USA did move out of the group, but it was a big win for Belgium. I'm talking about litmus tests. That was one. Not quite like the Slovenian team. So a couple of misses, a miss on the follow. Two one. So here's Sellis. He's gonna knock down the free throw as Belgium leads this thing early 3-1. Vino down low. Buko. The landlord evicted him. Take your stuff and leave. But it leads to the two-piece. Drip drop. Tied up at 3 apiece. Sometimes you don't get the luck of the bounce, as they say. Or do they say that? Did I just make that up? You know what I meant. That's what's important. You play good defense, only to have it swatted out for an open look from 2. All right, here we go. Bogarts putting his foot on the gas. He got a bump from Buko. He loved the call. Now he's gonna have a seat. And now the 3 wise men are on the court. Oh, Sellis cruises to the crib, lays it in. Belgium leading by 1. The Sphinx pulls the trigger, but it's broke. Oh, Finsgar. He got crossed a little bit there, didn't he? Bogarts gave it to him. 5-3. Sphinx to the teacher. Class is in session again. 5-5. Pull up from Bogarts, too strong. Sellis though, good rebound. Follow the shot. And here's Belgium with a response. They lead it by 1. Both teams with a game under their belt. Good score there. Buko, great body control. Marion. Bogarts decides to take it himself. They got 2 to shoot. Vervoort lets it fly, and it's a short one. Gappy trying to sneak a pass there to the cutting Kavga, but you got to use all your extremities, including your feet. Caught that one with his big toe. And possession to Slovenia with a fresh shot clock. They get it down low. He takes him to the basement and does something strange for a piece of change. He gets 1, could be 2, depending on what he does at the stripe. So Buko, take another look. Get your weight up. That dude is stronger than a crowbar. Belgium trying to pry the lead back from Slovenia. Some sort of discrepancy here. Maybe score. Yes, it was a score. They needed to correct it. It's a 7-6 game. Look at all our fans of all different ages. We got the young and the old. Again, as You heard mention everyone in here at the venue is vaccinated. 8'6", 720. Nick Sellis got to a spot and he put Kavga on the bucket list. So back and forth we go now. Sphinx down to Kavga, trying to get faded. Couldn't do it that time. Quick. Oh, nice pass. Vervoort, unselfish play, but then he bumps Strebo on his way to the cup. TV timeout, 1 to 7 minutes to play in a 1-point contest. Both of these teams beating Ukraine, so 1-1. This is for a spot straight on to the semifinals. Another look, this is what I was saying, it's unfortunate. You block the shot, Buko decides to stick with the shot. And instead of 1, he gives you 2. And B's like that sometimes. And this Gappy, he's got his gun off the holster. And a wily veteran. He's shooting like it's sundown out here in Debrecen. The sun is down, but we still going up. It's 8-7. Down to Strebo. Jump hook. Bucket. Oh, I thought Marion might have had a lane to the cup. He decided to give it up. They get it to the, oh, nope. Touch the top of the backboard. Yeah, Vervoort, it's like, nah. That was how I planned it. No, you didn't. Good luck. Put a lot of English on that. No, Gappy. Missed it right. Bogarts. You get it to Vervoort. Vervoort goes to another gear and excels to the rim. 9-8. Finsgaard to Gappy. Not happening. Teacher put in detention. Vervoort, step back. Nope, missed it. Marion skies for the board. Vervoort, that ball starting to move. Screen set. Bogarts decides to set his feet. .554 officially left. Slovenia with the slimmest of advantages. It's a 1-point game. Again, a win here. And you go straight to the semifinals. That means you got to win 1 game to secure a ticket to Tokyo. Loser's going to have to play 1 before they get there. The teacher was down on bended knee. Boys to men some. I don't even know what happened to him. Cappy, he turns around, he gets it to Gappy. Gappy hands it off to Strebo. Strebo pulls the trigger, it's broke, but it's a foul underneath. Oh, it's called on Kavga. That's 5 on Slovenia. They got 1 more to give. Belgium with just 3 fouls. Moving in on that midway point, 5:27. Vervoort, Sellis, working from the left elbow. Off-ball action from Vervoort. Comes around, misses. Oh, but he follows it up. He cleans up the mess. He's the maintenance man. 10-9. Sphinx, pocket pass, perfection. 10-10. Oh, he had Vervoort on the cut, but Marion missed him. Then he nearly turned it over. They got 6 seconds to shoot. Marion, he does, but he misses the mark. Kavga. Oh, he blew the crib, point blank. Got to use the glass there. He cost Slovenia an easy score. Oh, yeah. They don't get easier than that, so Kavga hoping that that doesn't come back to bite him. Sphinx thought he was going to spin free. That action, nothing happening, so they start working a new action. They get this all done in 12 seconds. When you've been playing the game for 35 years like they have, it tends to work in synchronicity. I'm just playing. They've been playing 3x3 for like 7 years. Vervoort chucks the deuces, but it's a miss. Oh, and then Gappy. He's called for the foul. Sellis was in the process of the shot. He's going to shoot 1. while Slovenia picks up a 6th foul. So, with 4:25 to play, Celis sinks it. 1-point advantage, Belgium. Swinging back and forth like a pendulum. Looking like this is going to have the makings of one of those games that comes down to the wire. A lot can happen in the next 4 minutes, but trading baskets like this. Off the deflection, Celis, one-legged fade. It's a miss. Marion, he couldn't get the tip. Oh, well, if you don't succeed, try again. Persistence pays off. They do get a tip to go. So for now, Belgium enjoying a 2-point advantage. So Marion makes the move on the Sphinx, but he couldn't cash in on him. Celis will come up with the rock, was tipped away, but a foul call. So yeah, seven fouls on Slovenia. We get 2 free throws after they get a breather. 3:33 left, first of 21 wins, you know the deal. This is the game that I wanted to see today. I wanted to see just how serious this Belgium team is. Take a look at some of the action that they've run. That's just straight physicality. I'm bigger than you, and I'm gonna bully you. That's just beautiful passing. What's new with this Slovenian team? They pass it more than Snoop's crew. That's a lot of passing. I gotta laugh out of Jew. That's all I'm here for. 13-10. Oh yeah, Celis splashes again. Oh, Belgium with four-point lead here. Obnick goes to the spin. Kavka kicks it out. The teacher fired a blank. Kavka though, I got your back, cuz. So now let's see if Kavka can D up. Well, not right off. Oh, did he step out of bounds? He did. Marion did step out of bounds. So Belgium in a good position here. Not only with a 3-point lead, but only 3 fouls to their name. So no worries about being in a penalty here. They play well defensively here against the Slovenian team. Oh, Gappy lost the handle on it. Get it back. No, kickball. Nobody wants it. Gappy out. The Sphinx is in. I think he took a couple of sips from the fountain of youth. He looks even younger than the last time he checked out. They better check up. Kafka does, fortunately for him. Oh, but now he's down. And he gets up only to get one put in his face. Finsgar, mid-range game. It's a bucket. Foul Black. So the bucket counts. A 4th foul on Belgium. Ball over to Slovenia as well because of the foul. Buko setting up shot from the left elbow. Plenty of space for the Sphinx. He runs into traffic, decides to hand it off. They got 2 to shoot and short. Bogarts, he's going to come out with it. 10 seconds to work with. Celis gives it up. He's going to screen away. Vervoet comes around. Little red light, green light, stop and go. What is that, Velvet? Soft touch. 16-12. Teacher. Oh, no. He's truant. Not available for a lesson. 12-16 it stays. There's over 2 minutes to play. Vervoet hands it off. Celis, he ain't going to get more open than that. He blew the open look. Now Vervoet. He bricks that one as well. Score stays where it's at. Celis is down. That's going to leave Buko all by himself for an easy lay. 2-possession game here, under 2 minutes to play. Vervoet. Catch me if you can. Too fast, too strong. as he scores over the teacher. Now Gappy. Oh yeah, he put him on a merry-go-round. Ain't no playtime. 14-17. Here's Bogarts. Oh, what a tough shot. What a tough shot. Falling away, off balance through the contact, 18-14. The Belgians are in the driver's seat with $1:14 to play. 5 fouls on them now. They pick up a quick one. Slovenia, as we know, already in the penalty. And a timeout on the floor. So we see Belgium, the more composed team, here the final couple of minutes or so as they have extended their lead to 4 points. Look at that last bucket from Vorvoort. Oh, excuse me, from Bogarts. He got the magic like he's from Hogwarts. Through the contact, Buko all up in his business. Hello, friends. Happy to have you here. Oh, Kavga's pass is stolen. Vervoort, Nick Sellis, just over $1 to play. Marion with good positioning. Sellis, that would be a big hit if he knocked it down, but he back rimmed it. Slovenia don't need to panic here, just need to take care of their possessions. Kavga, he gets that lay to go. 3-point game. If you're Slovenia here, you just want to stop. A stop in a bucket. That makes it a 1-possession game. And a push called on Kavga. He was bumping and grinding. We don't do that out here. Got to move your feet, not your hips. He's out here looking like Jay the Great. Moving his hips, 19-15. Belgium. Make that 20-15 for Voort. Belgium on the doorstep of getting a big win over Slovenia. Finsgar, 4th shot, under 30 ticks to go. So here's Vervoort, moving right. Got a little bit of a screen. It's a little 12-footer. It's a miss, but under 20 seconds to go. Kavga is going to get the layup to go, but it's still a 4-point game. And Belgium is going to have a chance to just run the clock out here. Slovenia understand there's no reason to foul. This game is going to be over with, whether by final horn, which is what it's going to be. Let's see if Kavga can get it to go. He does. That might make a difference. Well, no, it won't. That's it. 20-18. Ball game. I told you. I told you. Look out for this Belgian team. They get a win, 20-18 over the Slovenians. So they'll finish 1-1 here day one. Belgium goes 2-0 and straight on to the semifinals. Wonder how they feeling about that. Julian DeBove's gonna ask Nick Sellis as we get it down. Ju.
Nick, how much confidence do you get from wins like that?
I think this is a really good start. It's a good second game, which prepares us well for the second day on Sunday. We have 1 game less, so 2 games to reach the ultimate goal. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. That was my next question. You're just 2 wins away from the Olympics, from this dream that you have for so many years.
I think we're in a good flow since a couple of weeks. We've just lost one of our last 9 professional games, so we need to try to continue doing this. Get rest tomorrow, and then I hope we're ready for Sunday.
Get some rest. See you on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
See you on Sunday. That's because they took care of business here on Friday. It was payday for Belgium. It paid off. They stepped into the square with the top-ranked Slovenians, and they went to work on them. They did get a better game from Slovenia. They didn't play it poorly by any stretch. But it was those intangibles, those things that I was mentioning, that length that quickness, that ability to shoot it, that ability to put pressure on the drive as well. It allowed them to pull away late. So they were able to sustain a late drive from Slovenia. Speaking of drives, Nick Sellis driving like a Lyft employee. Kavga with a late layup. Great hustle as Belgium continued to follow the missed shots. And ultimately, they made the plays there. Final couple minutes, you saw them advance by 2 possessions. Slovenia wasted a couple and really found it difficult to stay in front of this team. Tough shots made, a hard-fought and well-earned win, so that's where it is. 2-0, 2-0, nothing in the loss column for Belgium. As Slovenia goes 1-1, Ukraine go 0-2. So Slovenia, the number 2 from A, they will play the 3 from B. Ukraine will play the number 2 from B. We won't know who that is until tomorrow. But as for today, man, we've reached our last game. What? Come on, we got to have more 3x3 than this. No, this is it. Final game, day 1. Smaller field of teams, obviously 6 women's teams, 6 men's teams, so a lot less games as we get to the final one, and the hosts with the most are going to do the honors. So Hungary able to survive against a very tough Netherlands team. Netherlands, by the way, they go 1-1 on the day after beating Estonia. Now Estonia will have a tough task in front of them, trying to top the top dogs, Team Hungary. They made it the furthest out of any women's team that is here in Debrecen from Graz. And there they are. There are the Hungarians. Saisha Gori, Claudia Pop, Alexandra Thedorian, and Dora Medjesi.
Representing Team Estonia, number 10, Marika Anderson.
Now here we go with Estonia coming out in the blue. Marika Anderson is the first out.
Number 7,
Katrian Lass, the 6'2", dynamic scorer. And last but not least, it's Anna Gret Asi, the Arizona Wildcat, 19-year-old freshman, bright future in this 3x3 game. Missed a couple of free throws against Netherlands earlier. Otherwise, that's very likely an Estonian win. Now they find themselves trying to avoid going 0-2. Now again, you go 0-2, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're out of the tournament. It just means that you're going to have to play more games to get there. So again, I actually need to make a correction. I said if you get to the semifinals, you need to win 1 game. But everybody knows after the semifinals, you got to have a final, right? Got to win 2 games if you're going to take that last ticket. Good thing is you avoid you get a first round bye, so to speak. You don't have to play in the quarterfinals. That's what we'll see for Belgium. That's what's at stake here for Hungary. I see you. I see the young gun. We back. What's good, y'all? It's the voice, Kyle Montgomery, in your ear again. As always, happy to be doing it. What a tournament we had in Graz, man. Classics. It set the table for this, which is the final ticket. Now, look at this action right off the bat from Hungary. Love the movement, love the passing. They didn't make the shot, but they got another chance here. Medjesi lost the handle on the rock. She's going to get it over to Gori. Gori does not get the shot, but she does get the foul. So again, Gori, she averaged 10 points per game in Graz. She's going to knock down the free throw. Congrats on that. 1-0 Hungary. I see interior feed. Last going to the rack with the, after the layup was missed. Gori trying to save it, but it'll go back over the blue. Hungary again. They beat the Netherlands in Graz. They also beat this Estonia team in that group. They are not unfamiliar with this team. So here's Medjesi. She says, get it down to Psycho. Let her go crazy. She did not go ham against the Netherlands. We'll see if she can get it going in this one. Medjesi, oh. Chill. Late in the shot clock, had to heave it. Down low they go. They're playing an inside-out game. Marike Anderson, fourth shot. Asi, I got your back, sis. 1-1. Don't worry. Claudia Pop. She's gone in the blink. She's dynamite. She explodes to the rim. Last going to the rim as well, but she misses it. Gori with the rock in hand. She's setting the screen. She's going to get a pop, plenty of space, but she can't cash it in. Now the defensive. Oh, Gori beat Anderson. Yeah, she's quicker than Nestle. She gets to the rack. It's 2-2. Now she's got to try to defend Gori. Gori turns, spins. Yep. She can check her off the to-do list. Did her up. No problem. 3-2. Pop. She's got the rock over to the Dorian. Pop. This is a mismatch here. Big versus small. I think she bailed her out by taking that two. Could have potentially drove by. Instead, it's a miss. Now it's the Dorian. Good D. Marike got a hand on it. That's going to leave 9 seconds. So obviously not a full shot clock for Hungary, but 9 seconds, plenty of time to get into their action here. They start swinging it right. And Jessie gets it back. The Dorian. She's going to make her way left, gets the rock back, but she can't put it in the cup. Instead, it's Gori with the board. And Gori does it all. I mentioned she was all Big Ten second team her final 2 seasons at Michigan. She set a single season team record with 367 rebounds. They had 100 boards in Graz. She might have had 99 of them. I'm exaggerating. She had a lot. She did not have a lot of defense on that possession as Last gets the score. It's 4-3. A 1-point contest. The former world #1, Amber Thedorian. Tedora. She can't find her mark. Last. Oh. Thedorian, she's the thief. And she got away with the rock. And now she puts the cookie in the cup. Thanks to Saisha Gori. Much to the delight of the Hungarian fans. Look at the defense here. The Dorian robs her pockets. And then Gori does the honors. Now Gori, she likes it from 2 range. Missed it, foul. Foul White. 5-3, Hungary. They held off the Netherlands barely. It's this Estonia team that they've beaten already. But each team has had a chance to make an adjustment. They've scouted very well. They know strengths and weaknesses. Expect this one to be a more competitive game. So far it has been, 5-3. Only 3 minutes in, so you know what that means. It's time for a TV timeout and a break into action. Each team will huddle up and discuss the strategy the rest of the way. Hey, I want to thank you guys if you're following us on social media. Y'all got our social media account lit. Keep it real, our captions are dope. We got the best captions in the game, keep it real. Use the hashtag 3x3OQT. Shout out to our media team, they doing work. They doing work. Saisha Gori, she always doing work. She's all business. Put her on Shark Tank. Pop, stop. Couldn't make it drop. Yeah. I'll stop rhyming, next possession. Okay, keep an eye on this. Estonia with, they are within 2 points, but they got 4 fouls here. So not in a great position. Dorian trying to do her dance. Whoa. When I'm with you, all I get is wild shots. Wow. Okay, enough of that. Good defense there. Dorian got a hand in the cookie jar, but they give it up. Missed chance there as they were trying to get it to Gori. So, ball back over to Blue. Chance to either pull within 1 or tie. Maybe even take the lead. If they can hit a 2 and get fouled, a lot could happen. They get it to IC. IC going to the block. Oh, but she was camped out, spent too much time. 3 seconds in the key. And the ball back over to Gori and Hungary. Dynamite opens the possession. She gets it to Saigo. The Magician getting position. Oh my goodness, she made that shot. She didn't even know she made it. The crowd reaction might have gave it away, but look, every nickname in 3x3 is earned. You don't get called the Magician for no reason. Here comes Dora. She doesn't reach her destination. Gori snags up the board, but the baby hook underneath is no-go. Dora's down, so is Asi. And Dora's the one who did it. Couple fouls on Hungary. Another look at Gori. She had the move. That's good help defense from last. So, told you that 6'2" frame against Gori's also 6'2" frame is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Last, oh, step behind the line. Gori, oh, nice dribble move. Oh, but she couldn't cash it in. That's okay, she gets it back. She gets dizzy with it. 6-3. Oh, they better guard somebody, or that's gonna happen. Anderson with a nice little flick. Now Pop. Oh, she missed it under the rim. Svilberg, we haven't seen a whole lot of her. Nothing to talk about there, miss. 6-4, it stays. There's Claudia Pop. She left like she was late to work. Now Pop with the defense. Told you she's explosive. Take another look, little hezzy. And then pew, pew. That's all you hear as she goes by. It's Gori using her pivot foot. She's got the young Hungarian fans pumped up. I see. She couldn't make them taste the rainbow, so it stays 7-4. Hungary in the driver's seat. We'll just get past the 5-minute mark, 4:42 and counting. They drop it off to Saigo. She doesn't hit it, but she got it back. Another kind of tough shot, forced it. She had Jesse, and she looked up. You would have saw that's 2-on-1, but she couldn't see her. That's a tough ask right there. They'll have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jesse gives it up to Dorian. She hands it off. Jesse trying to get to that baseline, but she's held up. Foul on the floor. That's called on IC. That's number 6 on Estonia. No more to give. Next defensive foul, and you'll see Hungary shooting free throws. So Medjesi putting the pressure. She's applying pressure. That's what you got to do. Now Estonia is in a position here with 4:30 to play. They got to be really smart how they play defensively. Otherwise, Hungary's going to be able to add to this lead from the free throw line, uncontested. They got a hand up, but so what? Saigo, green release, almost a steal, but she gets caught reaching in the cookie jar. So an 8-4 contest. Hungary in front, 4:15. Oh, young lass with the pass, but oh my goodness. Anderson missed it. You can't be doing that. You better make good on it this time. That's rough. Well, thankfully for her, Lass recovers another possession. Let's see. Now the two. No, it's too short. Medjesi, save. Pop's got the rock in hand. She's got a mismatch too. She's got Lass on the island. She couldn't take advantage. There's Filberg. She wasn't filling it. It's an air ball. Here's Dora. Now she's going to step back and she takes the shot. Not sure why the Hungarian guards aren't trying to drive on Lass. Oh, Gori, she just lost her footing. Anderson, nice fake on Medjesi. Now Lass with a 2-on-1, and she gets the lay to go. Medjesi drops it off. Gori underneath. It's a miss. Now Anderson, she'll get it out cleared. Lass, it's a good shot attempt because she's got Marike down there potentially for a rebound. Out of bounds off Gori. So here we go, 8-5 games, a 3-point contest, and a timeout on the floor. 2:48 officially left in our last game of day one. And again, day one here. We got the men of Pool A in action, and we got the ladies of Pool B. Tomorrow will be the opposite. Tomorrow we'll get a look at Italy, Iran, and Chinese Taipei. That's the women's Pool A, and we'll get a look at Pool B for the men. Mongolia, Hungary, and Romania. We'll play another slate of 6 games, and we'll find out who goes straight to the semifinals. The bottom 2 teams will not be eliminated. As you know, they will play. Spielberg will stop and go. Okay, it's a 1-possession game right now. Estonia ain't going nowhere. They're right here. Oh, the Dorian. Oh, double cross. She didn't get much space on it though. Doesn't get the score. Gori does get the rebound. She's able to put it up on one hand. Spielberg, she's gotta be careful. You don't want to wave at our referees. You get a warning, then you go get a tech. Gotta be careful. So this will put Saisha Gori up on the strike. 2 freebies, Estonia in the penalty. Saigo, green release. And the other one, bottoms as well. This Hungary team lead just 10-6. Anderson takes a little contact, but she couldn't get the layup to go. Stays a 4-point game. The Dorian, to Dora. Two is missed. Now I see she's got to be thinking about splitting the defense. She does. And Hungary caught reaching. That's only foul number 4. Ironically, we noticed the Hungary team to be a pretty good scoring team. They averaged 19.6 points per game while holding their opponents to 12 points per game. That was in Graz. The offense hasn't been quite as free-flowing out here in their own backyard. And I think that's mainly because Gori she hasn't been as dominant. I mean, you can't expect somebody to score 10 points a game. The kitchen is closed. Return to sender. Lass packed it, and now the Dorian is going to foul Anderson. That's 5 on Hungary. They got 1 more to give. Minute 40 to go. And Estonia is going to have a chance to potentially tie this thing up here with IC opening things up at the top of the key. Here we go. IC jab step right. Pop trying to stick with her. She does enough to force the missed layup, although IC probably should have hit that. Now Pop setting up shop with a 2-point lead. She missed the spin, but there's Saisha Gori. She's starting to feel herself now. Bump and the bucket on the follow. She's gonna shoot 2 because that is the 8th foul on Estonia in the penalty. So this is a 3-point play opportunity. Great position in there from Gori. It's just hard to contain her in the paint. 6'2", great size. She knows how to use that body. And she's got some extra incentive with wifey watching. There we go, 13-8. She cashes in. It's a 5-point lead here for the hosts with the most. From the wing, Anderson, not this time. Buck 11 left. Last game of the day, the Hungarian fans are feeling it. They're starting to chant something. I need to brush up on my Hungarian. Gori takes her time, over to Dora. She's gonna get a screen from Gori. Gori coming around the baseline. Smart play, but heads up play from Asi to prevent it from going out of bounds. Under a minute to play. Estonia not dead in the water yet. Gori, she wants to challenge. We are under 2 minutes, so they can. And oftentimes that challenge, and at the very least, is a chance for a breather. But she really feels like that went off of blue, so we'll see. We're about to find out right now. What's good, y'all? Kyle Montgomery, AKA The Voice in your ear. Give us a follow, give me a follow, at FIBA 3x3. If you want to follow me, it's at 3x3 The Voice. 3x3 The Voice. While you're at it, go ahead and follow my guy, Noah Lazarus as well. 1/2 of Q York. They got a new single out. Make sure I get y'all the right name of that single. My phone just died. Like literally, as I was doing it, so. Somebody gonna have to help me with the name of that single for Q York. It's on his IG page. Okay, there we go. That makes it a 2-possession game. It ain't over yet. It's 40 seconds here. 2-possession game here. It's Gori misses the crib. A 2-piece would make this very interesting. Or, that's a 6th foul. So no more to give for Team Hungary. Okay, I see. She got the nice floater. The Dorian with the change of direction. She's trying to go to work on last. So 3-point game. Time is not on Estonia's side. They let Hungary use the entire possession. Now they only got 12 seconds to go. They got to put a shot up quickly. They're running out of time here. I see. Chunks the deuce. This is a miss. The Dorian, Majesic comes down with the rebound. And Hungary's going to preserve the win. It don't have to be pretty to count. All it took was 13 points. But it is indeed enough over Estonia. As Hungary take care of business in their own backyard here on day 1. They go 2-0, beating Netherlands and Estonia again. So the crowd's gonna let them hear it. There's Coach Carolee Andrea. Proud of her team, I'm sure. And so again, they go 2-0. They're going to go straight on to the semifinals. And their road to Tokyo just became a little bit less difficult than others. They earned it here in the pool phase, though. They go 2-0 and get a direct spot in the semis. Now, will they get the last spot in the Tokyo Olympic Games? We're going to find out on Sunday. Meantime, down to Hajdú-Bihar, who's with the magician, Dora the Explorer.
Dora, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but 2 games and 2 wins today.
Yeah, we know that it's not going to be easy, but we're going to fight till the end. I'm going to swear, with them, nothing is impossible.
Yes. Is there anything you want to tell the crowd in Hungarian? Is there anything, any message you want to share with the crowd in Hungarian? Yeah.
Veletek együtt minden sikerülni fog!
Dora Medjesi and her Hungary teammates will be heading back to their hotel with a smile on their face because they go 2-0 here in their own backyard from Kossuth Square. They face a tough Netherlands team and a tough Estonia team. Estonia is going to go 0-2 again in Group B play. So come Sunday, they're going to have to play the number 2 from Group A, whomever that is. We will see tomorrow. Right now, let's see how the highlights went down. Gori getting some buckets. Not a double-digit scorer, but she did enough. She was tough on the inside. They played strong defense. So even when that offense isn't quite flowing for Hungary, they can rely on their lockdown defense. They don't allow teams to score better than 12.5 points. There's number double deuce, 22, Saisha Gori. Good passing from Estonia. Svilberg, a little bit quiet, but she did make an impact throughout the game in certain ways. There's a follow right there. That was Saisha Gori after a big follow and a foul. Made it a 3-point play. And they go on to get the win. 2-0, Hungary. Pool B for the ladies. Straight to the semis. Netherlands 1-1 and Estonia 0-2 again. The number 2 from B plays the number 3 from A. And the number 2 from A plays the number 3 from B. That's how it goes down. Here's how it went down today. Started off with a 19-14 Belgium win over Ukraine. We saw Ukraine drop to Slovenia as well. Belgium in maybe the game of the day, or at least the one I had start. They get a 2-point win there. And on the women's side, the Netherlands steal one from Estonia at the buzzer thanks to 4K, only to drop one to Hungary. So that's how things played out here day one. It went by quick. This is a quick game. It's quick, it's epic, it's Olympic. We're handing out an Olympic ticket here from Kossuth Square, but that's about 2 days away. Again, we'll see another 2 groups in action tomorrow, and that will set our quarterfinals. 2 teams that you see advancing to the semifinals today, straight on, are Belgium and Hungary. All right, we're going to resume tomorrow at 1600 GMT for day 2 of the Universality Olympic qualifying tournament from here in Debrecen, Hungary. I'm the voice, Kyle Montgomery. I'll be back. Make sure you are, as the action is sure to heat up again tomorrow. Make sure you join us. We'll see you live. Until then, peace out, y'all.